Well, welcome back to Manchester. The open-top bus is very much behind us. Look at Deansgate, what a sight. First of all the horses, the police horses, phalanx of police. These people have been waiting 2.5 hours, 3 hours, some of them, and it's not a warm night in Manchester, but there they are. The team that have broken into the elite who won the Premiership, and surely in the most incredible circumstances since the Premier League began. Yes, of course, there's going to be the arguments that they bought it. They had those arguments with Chelsea. And it's true, Manchester City's owners have spent close on £1 billion, yes, £1 billion to win it. But consider this, the words of somebody who works in Manchester who said late yesterday afternoon, if you win the English Premier League, you win the Premier League because you deserve to win the Premier League. That man's Sir Alex Ferguson. He's known in these parts. So the debate now very much is whether this is a flash in the pan. Of course, City won the FA Cup last year, but is it a watershed? Have things really changed? Well, I'm joined now in London by Colin Shindler. Colin Shindler's the author of the book Manchester City Ruined My Life. Colin, is it still ruined?
No, I don't think it's ruined at all. Not temporarily, anyway. I think this is a great party. They've deserved it. They've waited a long time to get there. But after the party has finished and after the last bottle of champagne has been drunk, it's time to ask some questions.
And what questions are they?
Have we bought it? I don't think you can. Of course we were the best team. We played the best football. Mancini was right. We thoroughly deserved to win it. The manner in which we won it somehow obscures some of the underlying questions that still puzzle me and bother me. If you have moral qualms, be prepared to shed them now.
But of course, you know, the argument about money in football is being taken care of. People would argue UEFA, Michel Platini, financial fair play. Teams like City will have to get their finances in order because, of course, they are badly in debt as well as fabulously wealthy, aren't they?
Well, it's a very strange sensation. How can you be fabulously wealthy and hugely in debt? They're in debt to one man. We are one man's plaything. Whether we've got a really good owner, and Blackburn Rovers, sadly, had really bad owners, only other people can tell. My anxiety is something's gone out of football and something has gone out of Manchester City. Believe me, I love the fact that we beat United to the title. I love the fact that we beat them twice this season. I love the fact that people invaded the pitch and we won it in the most dramatic manner.
Right.
But I'm anxious.
Colin, I'm going to come out of you there, Colin, because right behind us you can see, right at the front of the bus there's the trophy. The English Premier League trophy being paraded in front of Manchester City fans. Now, in my experiences, most buses tend to be red, don't they?
Yes, not at heart they don't. Not in Manchester. Red really outside, blue inside.
This city.
Not in this city. Blue inside, red outside.
Is this going to change the city at all, Colin? Somebody was saying to me tonight down there, he's in that crowd somewhere. I talked about the red and the blue half of Manchester. He said, don't be daft. There isn't a red half of Manchester, there's just a red 10%. Well, right or wrong? Myth
well, no,
or
we've
fact?
always said the blue 3/4 of Manchester and the red quarter. But, you know, yes, it has changed. Something has definitely changed in Manchester, and it's very good for Manchester. And it's good for United to be challenged properly by a side that plays, frankly, better football than they do.
Right, well, we'll see. We'll see how the city stands up tonight. I wonder if it is a trend. I mean, they did win the FA Cup last year, to be fair, so everyone down there is saying that Manchester United won't get the championship back.
Well, I hope that's the case. But my anxiety is how much do we care? Once the initial euphoria has disappeared, and there's a lot of euphoria at the moment, after that dissipates, how much do we actually care the way we used to care, or the way I used to care? I think for those who never knew the old City and the great team that we produced in the 60s and 70s that won stuff,
indeed,
it's a long time since then.
Indeed, Colin, we'll have to leave it there. It is, in every aspect, a changing game. Not all those changes perhaps welcomed by the purists, but changing it is. From Manchester, a very blue and very excited Manchester. Back to you, Kathy, and indeed Colin in London.